If you find yourself with a life-destroying disease which science knows almost nothing about, there should be no stone left unturned looking for a cure. Or is that the wrong approach? You're with Gusto. Lovely to see you for episode 6 of my 10-part ME Chili Challenge. If you haven't caught any of my videos before, I have the condition and I'm eating a consecutively hotter chili each episode to raise awareness. Today is the 350,000 Scoville habanero. This is just one more step on my way to the 2 million Scoville Carolina Reaper. When I was diagnosed in 2010, there were 0 approved treatments for ME. Now 7 years later, and there is a grand total of, well, still 0. No medicine available to address the root cause of the condition, or even something to address the litany of symptoms that ME creates. There is a subset of patients, estimated around 5%, who for unknown reasons experience what's called spontaneous recovery. They get better and science doesn't know why. I badly want to be one of those patients, so I've tried every reasonable treatment I can to put myself in that lucky 5%. I dream constantly about the activities that I would love to be able to resume. Martial arts, snowboarding, road trips, water activities, hitting the gym, fun runs, adventurous holidays. Wanting desperately to recapture that state of being, I've tried all manner of potential cures. Before diagnosis, I went to several ENT doctors because I was continually getting sick with acute laryngitis. I tried medication to rule out acid reflux disease, and eventually I ended up quitting work because I thought I was simply in need of serious recuperation. Following diagnosis by my immunologist, I underwent 2 rounds of PACE. This included graded exercise therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, and activity pacing. I've also taken a lot of supplements to find if there's anything my body responds to that gives me a potential boost in energy. This includes fish oil, CoQ10, probiotics, hypericum, melatonin, multivitamin, raw maca powder, chia seeds, echinacea, astragalus 8, Nutricaine, individual vitamin pills of A, B3, C, E, and zinc. I've even injected little vials of B12 directly into my shoulder, and I hate needles, so that one sucked because it also provided 0 benefits to my energy. I've modified my diet several times, for example, low carb, low dairy, high salt, no sugar, no alcohol, and I've even tried intermittent fasting. That was a disaster.
Food! We need food!
I ran through a battery of allergy tests to see what pollens and dusts that I'm allergic to. Turns out pretty much all of them. I've had my share of psychotherapy. Initially I went to an out-of-touch psychiatrist who, after half an hour of speaking to me, decided that I was simply immature and I needed to grow up. This was very damaging because it was years before I was able to seek out a more knowledgeable psychiatrist who was able to understand ME was physiological in nature and tailor support accordingly. I also took antidepressants for 5 months, which was a terrible idea because they only ended up making me feel worse. I've tried a bunch of quack treatments too because I figured I've got nothing to lose. Things like naturopathy, iridology, kinesiology, even past life regression.
That was some weird shit.
And lastly, I've taken meditation classes. So what have I learned from all my self-experiments? Firstly, I've yet to find the cure, so I'm not becoming a millionaire today. However, of the dozens of treatments I have tried, the following is what I believe have helped my symptoms. A nasal spray to counter my allergic reactions. GET, CBT and AP have all been extremely useful in managing my symptoms. Although I do want to stress, as I have done in previous episodes, that it's not the recovery tool as pitched by the PACE researchers. Meditation. I try to spend 15 minutes every day to center myself. I also express gratitude for the things that I'm lucky to have, even basic things such as food, shelter, friends, family, and the energy that I am blessed to have. To generate that list of things which I know have helped me, I've taken the most scientific approach possible. Firstly, I keep a diary of all of my activity and symptom levels by day, stretching back 7 years. Anytime I attempt a new treatment, I'll note down the positive effects. Then, while attempting to keep all other variables unchanged, I'll remove and then re-add that treatment to see if there's been any worthwhile improvements. The one thing I've frequently noticed is there is a strong placebo effect. When trying any new treatment, you get a boost initially, which tends to wear off over time. ME patients are desperate for treatments. We'll go full Dallas Buyers Club on this bitch if we have to. We don't care.
They got good meds out of Mexico. That's better than what you can get here in the States.
But truthfully, we should care. We should have a heightened level of skepticism when it comes to new treatments. We've already been burnt in the past by studies like PACE and XMRV, which were debunked. The thing is, when you're desperate, it's far easier to fall down the rabbit hole of potential cures or be taken in by a charlatan. So when someone tells me I've got nothing to lose by trying this great new treatment which totally cured their best friend's cousin's mother, I generally have the same response every time. I appreciate your concern and your recommendation. I'll look into it. I'm always happy that people genuinely want to help me and have taken the time to pass on what they hope is good information. It's a good sign that I'm in people's thoughts, even if they're unwittingly patronizing with their suggestions.
Thank you, Simone.
No problem whatsoever.
But the truth is, I'm well informed on the latest science, as are most patients. On a long list of faint hopes, I've already spent countless hours, thousands of dollars, and valuable energy. And I'm very careful on where I spend more of those. So my advice, keep your wits about you when you come across people making extravagant claims of potential miracle cures. They might even be in the 5% of lucky patients who do experience spontaneous recovery, and then they'll pitch whatever they were most recently doing as their cure. But quite often their claims aren't repeatable or even well documented. One example is a gentleman by the name of Toby Morrison who claims to have a guide for recovery in ME/CFS patients. However, he has 0 medical qualifications and a long disclaimer on his website claiming that in fact it's not medical treatment or a guide for recovery. So which is it? Because it can't be both. Look, I know how much you want to be cured of ME. I feel exactly the same way. My only recommendation is anytime you're considering a new treatment, first ask yourself, have I seen convincing evidence? And I'll tell you who I'm convinced can help raise awareness for genuine treatments: the following celebrities whose lives have all been touched at some point by ME. And you can help me out by dropping them a tweet with the hashtag to let them know, come on guys, I'm sure you want to help, this is an easy way. So let's start with Sure.
Do you believe?
Flea.
Scottish that I wish you saw.
Emma Blackery.
Was finally diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome.
Morgan Fairchild.
It's because Morgan Fairchild has had this disease.
And Stuart
There's
Murdoch.
not even a bit of paper that says I have ME.
And now it's time to scorch my mouth with 350,000 Scovilles of habanero. But you know what I think? It's always better to have habaneros with a friend. And what better friend to do it with than my awesome Finnish friend Linda!
Yay!
Linda said she likes chili foods, and I told her, well, if you like chilies, how about trying a habanero?
Bad idea.
Terrible idea. Well, you're doing it all for charity. And remember, if you want to do it too, just grab any chili you can handle and away you go. Just like this. Cheers, Linda. First bite's not so bad. Alright, second bite. Oh my god.
Wow.
My eyes are starting to water a little bit. How you feeling, Linda?
Wow. It's interesting. Actually,
Oh, my lips are on fire. I don't like this at all.
it's pretty spicy.
Your handling is way better than me. What the hell? You're so calm.
It's alright. My eyes are watering.
Same. Oh, can you feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, the fire's like spraying through the back of my mouth, down my throat.
Yeah. Nice.
You're turning red.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm salivating like crazy.
Okay, my nose is running.
Oh my...
That was stupid.
This is way worse than the bird's eye last episode. I got the tears streaming down my face.
Yep.
What are you feeling?
Hot. Pretty hot.
Previously on Homeland.
I'm like hyperventilating.
Yeah, it's hot.
I'm actually getting dizzy. This isn't fun. Right, I give up.
Okay.
Milk.
Yay.
Sweet relief.
Perfect. Let's do it again.
You're a goddamn trooper, Linda. I can't believe it. You're so much better than me. I'm still in pain. Oh, I'm sweating. What the hell? I need a tissue for my issue. Oh. Swear word. The milk is like barely helping at all. I want to like dunk my face in ice water. I've got 4 of the world's hottest chilies to go. And those ones get into the millions.
Wow.
I feel sick. Quick little update. I just threw up the entire habanero. That was really brutal. My stomach did not want to accept that. It was like, dude, you're not poisoning me tonight. And up it all came. How do you feel?
My lips are burning.
Yeah. Linda's a legend. I don't know how she's taken this heat so well.
Try really hard.
Yeah, I like it. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to catch my next episode where I discuss the institutional response to ME. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.